and Sandy follow Brick to the moon. Zuntar captures them and uses them as bait to trap Brick. Bradford daringly comes to their aid, but for once, the odds are too great for him.
Follow me. In here. I guess wasn't so good. Turn on the frozen dust.
At once. It's the Queen's command. Fortunate they're not dead or we'd soon join them. Take them out.
Commuted our sentence.
I can say only that a very high personage, Your Royal Majesty.
It is I who gave you back your life, Brick Bradford. Have you no thanks for me?
I'd be more grateful if I understood your motives.
They can't be good. If you value life so little...
Miss Salisbury is upset.
Evidently. Perhaps we can discuss my motives later.
You will come with me. The others will remain here.
Don't worry. Let's go.
Prisoner Bradford, Excellency.
I trust your recent experience has given you a greater appreciation of life, Bradford.
Stop the preliminaries and get to the point.
I shall. We're informed that the exiles are planning on seizing power on the moon and have accumulated a considerable supply of ammunition. While you were in their stronghold, you undoubtedly learned the secret entrance to it.
That's your idea.
I have an idea that you're going to show that secret entrance to us and how it can be entered.
I'll show you nothing.
I realize you're foolhardy enough to throw your own life away, but you're not the only one to be considered. Your friends may want to live.
I'll show you. Have you a map?
We won't need one. You'll show Akbar where it is when we begin our attack on Preston.
Is that all?
Not quite.
Follow me. Wait here.
It's a small solar system, isn't it, Bradford?
Yes, isn't it? Who are you?
I'm Ladron.
Oh, so you learned the secret of the crystal door.
Quite simple once you understand it. You see, we can use some lunarium, too. And after my friend Zuntar has won his war with the exiles, I mean to have a talk with Dr. Timac.
Yes, but you've got to win that war first.
Since the movement of our forces began before our declaration of war, the attack should be a complete surprise to Preston. We'll strike first at the main entrance of the exile stronghold. But our real strength...
Yes, Zuntar, but where have you sent Bradford?
Our real strength will be directed against Preston's arsenal the minute we learn its location.
Did you hear me? What have you done with Brick Bradford?
Your Majesty, if you will look at this map. Now, here's our mobile force under General Samaras. Our main group, commanded by General Rurik. And far in advance, a group commanded by Akbar. Bradford will be with it. They will strike at the secret entrance.
Wait a minute. There's no entrance here.
And that's the setup. Zuntar figures to beat you to your knees before you even know what's happened.
Well, thanks to you, there's no element of surprise. And Dr. Timac has developed a secret weapon that will make them all wish they'd stayed at home.
What's that?
An adaptation of the interceptor ray. A small model of what Laban would like to make on a big scale.
Good. One thing worries me. Zuntar has Sandy and June as hostages.
Zuntar's advance units are nearing our main entrance.
Have all the preparations been made?
Exactly as ordered.
Very well. Davis, get your men, and we will engage the enemy and fall back as planned.
Yes, sir.
How can I help?
I'm going to put you in charge of the main defense. Dr. Timac will show you how the ray weapon is operated. Carol, you'll be with the hospital section. This is the day we've been waiting for, even though we didn't choose it. Good luck to all of you.
Covers from the right flank. I'm all ready.
The exiles have a terrible weapon. Our men are retreating everywhere.
There's only one thing to do. Return to the palace for a last stand.
Well, why are you just sitting there? There must be something you can do.
Solaris men are scattered. Rorik is dead. There's only one company of guards left to defend the palace.
Far less, Excellency. Most of them have already gone to welcome the exiles, who may be here at any moment.
Well, what's to become of me?
There's only one thing we can do. Go to the secret stronghold in the cliff, the Great Crater.
What about the prisoners? Bradford's friends.
We'll take them along as hostages. If Bradford interferes, destroy them.
We'd only delay you if we went along. With your permission, we'll stay here and take our chances with the exiles.
When a ship is sinking, the captain doesn't worry about the rats leaving it. Give orders to evacuate the palace immediately. We leave at once.
You're crazy to take chances with the other crowd. Do you think that Bradford...
I'm not taking chances with anyone. The game here is up. We're going through the crystal door back to Earth.
What about the Lunarium?
I have an idea about that, too.
The Moon Palace and all of Lunaland are yours.
Tell your people to have no fear. We're here to restore their liberty.
Zuntar, Queen Kana, and their remaining followers have fled. What happened to the prisoners after that?
They were taken with Zuntar and the Queen to their hiding place in the cliffs of the Great Crater.
It's Zuntar's way of playing safe, using your friends as hostages.
I'll have to go after them.
I'll send Davis and some soldiers with you.
Thanks. I'd prefer a small group. Better chance of surprise. I know a trail by which you can cut Zontar off. You go by the Black Cliffs.
Zontar and his party have just reached the place where the two trails join.
We don't want any shooting unless we have to.
We'll wait for them just this side of the cliff trail.
We want your prisoners.
Preston, this is where we leave you.
I won't try to thank all of you for what you've done. I'm only sorry that you must return to the Earth.
Our invitation still holds. You may come along with us if you like.
No, my work is here on the moon. But if you ever want to contact us, you know the code signal.
Many thanks. Yes, we'll use the ultra-short wave. Well, goodbye, my dear friend.
Goodbye.
I'll make the trip last with the lunarium. Now, we'll all probably black out again, so I'll see you when we come to. Didn't think we'd be waiting for you, did you, Bradford? Nice of you to deliver the lunarium.
They got us one at a time as we came through the crystal door.
Black.
Are you going to let the others get away?
I got the man I need, and the lunarium, too.
You'll get nothing out of me.
We'll see. Creed, you and Dad take him to the cabin. You keep watch outside.
Where's Dr. Timac? He couldn't make it. What's our next move?
We'll go back to camp. We need food, guns, and ammunition. Then you and I'll come back here and...
Take care of him.
Drop that gun. All right, Bradford. Kick it over here. That's enough.
What is the meaning of this new move of Ladrum's? Does this signify a fourth break in Ladrum's ranks? For the answers, see In Another Century, Chapter 7 of Brick